everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey, and this is Cyber Samurai Saturday. That's right, we're playing Legend of the Five Rings. It is the Shadow Empire. Everybody is split up. They've gone their separate ways. We're going to see what happens as they investigate who is behind the attempted kidnapping of the Emperor's son. I'd like to thank our patrons. Scrolling down at the bottom, they help keep this channel going, and we love them, and they get to pick their favorite character that gets a special benefit. And this week, I believe it's a tie between Bayushi Narin and E1.4.
Oh.
So E1.4 and Bayushi Narin, whoever uses the ability first gets it. It is an
auto success with no opportunity.
Thank you. It is an auto success with no opportunity. If you both don't use it, it turns into a void point at the end of the game. I just want to let everybody know that I have just come from a party. I was part of a political campaign, and my candidate won, and we had a victory party tonight. And I've had 5 glasses of wine. So I'm a little loopy. But I think I can make it through this game. I am determined to run the most fantastic drunken game you have ever seen.
Except maybe a Baron Munchausen party.
Oh, Baron Munchausen. Has anybody ever played the Baron Munchausen party out there? Put it down in the comments below, your experiences with the Adventures of Baron Munchausen, the role-playing game. I gotta do a video on that one day. It's such a great game.
I've read the cover, but that's it.
The cover?
Read the cover.
It said Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Hey, it was at a game store where they said if you open it, you have to buy it because you crack the spine.
What?
Yeah, they were assholes at that shop, and they didn't last long.
Let me see here.
I think that shop was only open about 4 months, all told.
You open it, you buy it.
Yep.
Boo.
I have
Boo earns.
Break our book's spine and we'll break yours.
I have 2 copies of the game. I have an original printing and a second and a special edition printing.
I think I have
Guys,
a PDF
we're never gonna
somewhere.
play.
Where could it be?
He's
I
gonna
remember
spend
Corey
the entire game
telling me
time
in
looking
detail
for a
about
book.
what it entailed, and I
Yeah,
still
Corey,
don't
shake it there
Jack's-
behind Crystal.
As I was saying, I remember Corey telling me in length about what it was, but now, currently, I don't remember jack squat.
I know I absolutely loved the movie, but I just never read the book for the game, so... And also, every time I tried suggesting it to my IRL groups, they were like, no, too silly,
Here it is.
no.
Here's my original printing of the book. It's a little beat up. I got it at a half-price bookstore, I want to say 13 years ago.
Woo.
I got another copy. I got a limited edition special reprinting of it. It's a really great game. Suggest
The original.
it. It's a huge suggestion for everybody to go get that.
It's great. It's
And
really
throw a
fun.
Baron Munchausen party.
Oh.
Wonderful. But we're playing Legend of the Five Rings, and we gotta introduce everybody and the
Oh,
characters.
there's Tarek.
And Tarek, let's start with you. Hey, Tarek, how are you doing?
Hello. How's it going? I totally forgot to turn my camera on, so
He's-
now I'm here. Hello.
He's
How's
playing
it going?
Shosuro
Kuronagi.
There you go. You can do it.
Kuronagi. There we are.
Kuronagi. That's right.
Are you sure I wasn't Cookie?
Crystal is playing Moshi
Sora.
Sora.
It's right there next to my
I
picture.
know. Matt is playing Daidoji Daisuke. I got that
No,
one.
Doji Daisuke.
Doji. I keep calling him Daidoji.
It's
Sasha
because his first
is
name-
playing Bayushi Narin.
You got me right.
Yeah. And James is playing Yongsu.
There you go.
Woo! We did it, everybody. I've introduced everyone.
But no.
We're going to do a quick recap. These guys, these adventurers, these samurai, these noble samurai.
Super noble.
So noble.
Have been escorting the White Dragon, a poet, the best poet in all of Rokugan, to his retirement party, in which he is going to name his successor after a poetry competition, after a festival. A festival is in his honor. But a dark horse has entered the competition. Someone nobody expected. A Ronin, who was once the Emperor's son, now disgraced. His name is something or other.
His name is
Kengo.
the thing.
Kengo.
Yeah.
The disgraced, once imperial prince, but now just a Ronin, trying to make a life for himself. He has come to claim the name of the White Dragon. But people have tried to stop him. There were kidnappers. And now the investigation has begun.
You've
Frog-nappers.
let that
We
out of
got
the
the
bag because
murderers.
we didn't know why they were attacking him before.
Thank you.
Yeah, we actually thought they were going to kill him.
Oh,
Oops. Quick, ask him more questions.
Take that.
Slow news day.
well, no. Anyways, I'm going to publish this entire adventure on my Patreon, and you can, if you join the Patreon, you can see all the updates and what's going to happen. It'll be a great time. But everybody is split up, and they're going their separate ways. They're separate investigations. Bayushi Norin and Shisuro Kuranagi are trying to hunt down the mafia. Yeah,
we are.
It was the tombstone ones, right?
The various frog families.
Yes. There's the Boseki and the
Dokugaru.
Dokugeru. Yes.
Yeah.
Crystal's character, Moshi
Sora.
the sky. Sora means sky. Moshi Sora. What were you doing again? You were going to the gate room, the lion guards, and was going to question them.
The gatehouse.
Yongsu and I are both heading there.
Mm-hmm.
Yongsu, yes. And finally, all on his own, Daisuke.
Yes, I am the dodo.
Doji Dosuke!
This is gonna happen
One more
all night,
time.
folks. All night. Buckle in. He's gonna go
Give him a
talk
twist,
to
a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said.
So I'm gonna start with him since he's all by himself.
Oh
All by
my!
his little lonely.
All by myself.
I was about to do that.
Well, I mouthed it for the sake of anyone watching, okay?
Yeah, I know. I got a voice that would be appropriate to being a member of one of these gangs. A poisoned frog throat.
Don't worry, I'm gonna jab you.
Oh God! Don't even. Don't.
I was not taking a jab.
Oh,
Okay.
he didn't laugh by poisoning. He laughed to death at one of the gang members, and the gang
God.
member proceeded to stab him
So
repeatedly
good.
for laughing at his voice.
Daisuke, I'd like to ask you, how are you tracking? How are you? There are various messenger services in town. How are you figuring out which messenger service you're going to? By the way, welcome to Act 2. Y'all have completed Act 1. This is Act 2. I have reset it your void points automatically. So if you were below half, you now have half your void.
Nice.
So, Matt, how is Daisuke figuring out which messenger is the right messenger?
All right. So let's see. Since he's not too familiar with the city of the Rich Frog, he will just go ahead and ask around. Maybe he might ask. Let's see, who else is left on the island?
So,
Because last we checked, everyone else went off on their own way, and
as
I'm
you're
still kind of left on the,
as you're
in the governor's palace, I believe.
as you're asking around as what the messenger services are, there are three locations: one in Unicorn District, one in Dragon District, and one in Lion District.
Hmm. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that the Lion District is covered. So I am kind of curious about the Unicorn District.
All right, you're going to go to the Unicorn District.
Yes.
All right, you take a little boat over to Unicorn District, and you
Oh, a
go
little
to the messenger
boat.
service.
Oh,
You
Is it that
want-
Turtle Island that I
Doja's
see on the
a
map?
boat,
No, it's not the Turtle Island.
I only just noticed that. And I was
Unicorn
like, oh.
District is actually over here. So,
Ah,
boop,
all right.
you make your way over to that side of the map.
I am going north. All right.
So, there is a man who works at the desk who talks to the customers, and he'll see you.
All right.
He'll say, "Hello, my name is Lao. How may I help you?"
Hi, hello, Lau. I am here on behalf of the White Dragon Shozo. Now, I am currently looking for who or which of these services around the city of the Rich Frog has perhaps delivered a letter to him earlier as we were making our way towards the city.
We can't give out confidential information. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
If
Well-
you're looking for a message that is for you, we can help you with that. But if it's for somebody else, I'm sorry, we can't. We can't give out that kind of information.
Well, I regret to inform you that the message, while it was being transported to our party, was opened, and I'm investigating to see who might have breached that trust in transportation.
Well, we take things like that very seriously. Make a courtesy check.
All right. All right, courtesy. All right, so let's see.
Should be
I
like
think-
Or
that.
make what kind of skill check? I think a courtesy. You're using courtesy, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm using courtesy, and I'm assuming from the way I'm discussing things with him right now, I'm not trying to trick him or anything, but I'm reasoning with him about why I'm looking into this.
So
Earth.
Okay. TN2.
TN2. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's see how this rolls. Wow. Thanks, Dice. Well, I mean, I should have used that darn void point. Oh well. All right, I'll use the opportunity to glean any other information I could get from him that's not directly related to the task.
All right. So, you are looking around and you don't notice the messenger that gave you the message here in this office.
Okay.
And he will say, "I'm very sorry, but the message being opened or not is inconsequential to the fact that you are not the recipient nor the sender of this message. Therefore, I cannot give you any information. We're very strict about this, sir. I can't.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules."
I'm wondering. Let's see. Once per scene,
Quite right.
making a
Crystal.
check to persuade or influence someone, you may add a number of kept die. I'm trying to see if I could perhaps use my school ability, speaking in silence. But I think it's a little late to that since I already made a roll.
Sorry, there's nothing I can do.
He'll say, next. And he'll just bring the next person forward and totally ignore you.
All right. Well, I will proceed to move along a little bit to give myself a little bit of distance, but I believe I should have my assistant Hirohito with me too.
Oh, yeah, you have your assistant there.
Hirohito, I suspect I haven't been able to glean much more information from this gentleman right here. I'm going to try to try my luck at the dragon messenger or messenger service office. All right. Assume that Daisuke said it coherently while the player was messing up.
He's like, these people don't know who you are, sir. They don't respect you because they're unicorns, sir.
While that may be the case, would you perhaps stake things out a little bit to do some investigation on my behalf while I go to the dragon, office?
What am I looking for?
Unicorn and dragon?
All right. Well, we are I'm pretty sure you remember that one specific messenger that that came by, delivering the message while we were in that entourage.
Kind of. Yeah, I think I can remember her.
Well, let's see. Now, you don't have to linger here for too long if you are unable to find her. But if you do find her, perhaps I will give you permission to do a little bit of interrogation with her. Don't rough her up too much, but
Rough her up, sir. I'm not. I can't. I could never. Tell you what. If she appears, I'll run and get you as soon as possible.
All right.
What's her name?
You do... All right. Putting a pause on that. And let me see if I still have her on on my notes. No, I don't have that in my notes. Let's see if I can check Tarek's notes then.
The name of the messenger.
Because he takes
the what? Who are you looking for?
The one
think I even
messenger
got
who
that
delivered
information.
that message to show
That's a
those
shame that you
entourage.
don't remember, because right here in my official adventure, it says if you remembered the name of the messenger, I am to give you a void point for that.
Well, I mean, my void pool is full, so
Okay, well,
it wouldn't benefit me if I earned that void point.
Oh, I do have that information.
Drat. Blah, 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 blah.
I just remember it was a her.
because like
Good job.
you can actually track down which of the three it is through the messenger that sent you that message.
I didn't interact with them, so I didn't take the note down.
Well, there you go.
Drat.
Good luck, Matt.
Let's see. Would I be able to make a roll for to recall her name?
Let me see here. PCs, blah blah
Rack
blah.
your brain.
Yeah, rack my brain a little bit.
Hold on. Give me a second. PCs can ask blah blah blah. PCs can come up with alternative ways of asking around. Okay. If PCs have forgotten and wish to try to remember, they can instantly do so if they have the precise memory distinction.
Of course.
Rat, I don't have that.
Or they can make a Government Earth TN3 check.
Government. Huh.
Well, I hope I
That's
succeed
not what
on
I
that
would've
endeavor.
Thought would work.
And you know what? I will do myself a kindness and actually spend a void point on this one. See how this works out. And this is a TN3.
Bold decision.
Yeah, very bold decision.
Bold and beautiful.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll this
Government
through.
Earth.
Oh,
Drat.
To
If you really want to remember it, you can call on our bond.
Rivalry.
I don't know.
does
You
that
already
do?
made the roll.
Yeah, I already made the roll, so kind of late on that one.
No, I thought it just lets you re-roll up dice, right?
Yeah, but
I
that
didn't
has to
know.
be done during the roll.
Right.
He
During
hasn't
dice
locked
rolling-
it in.
There's a re-roll segment.
Yeah, he hasn't locked it in yet.
Oh yeah, he hasn't locked it in. That's right. If you haven't
Yeah.
locked it in, you can still use your bond.
Re-roll the
to make a
blank one?
re-roll.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and re-roll a blank one then, if possible. Let me look at my.
I don't know what the rules
bond
are
description.
for that.
Oh. Ha. Pardon. I have a cat nearby, so he's really close to the cable. All right, let's see. So I will surpass you bond ability. While making a check, you may call upon your bond, receive strife equal to your bond rank, which is rank 1 currently, and you may re-roll up to that many dice.
So take a
Okay.
strike. and
Okay,
re-roll
up to however many strife you take.
I'll take 1 strife, and I'll go ahead and add that to my character sheet already. And let's see. I see a little box that shows re-roll, so I'll put the blank die in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's how you do.
All right, so it shows finalize this step. It already checked off. Let's see. Yeah, it already checked off all the other die. So finalize.
Oh,
Too bad.
wah, wah.
Rat. Well, all right. I tried.
You do not remember her. She was
You're like-
very forgetful. She was just some messenger. Whatever.
No.
Rat,
Yeah.
Hirohito, I am so sorry. I could not remember her name for the life of me.
I understand.
You know what?
You know, she's unimportant in the broad things of the broad.
In the grand scheme of things,
Yes, of
yes. Yes, my darling friend.
Who
well,
cares about a messenger, sir? She is so below you.
Well, at the very least, let's try our luck with the dragon. See if our luck will
remain
be able
here.
to strike rich.
I'll remain here and keep an eye out for you.
Thank you, Hirohito. All right, so Daisuke will make his way to the dragon messengers then.
All right, off to Dragon area, and that's, I don't know, maybe it's down here.
Gliding across
I would
the
think
sea.
it would be up here, right?
I have
the
no
top.
idea.
Is the
I
dragon
grew
at the
my
top?
crane wings and just flapped
East
across
of the city of the Rich Frog.
I
is-
wrote that down.
East of the city of the Rich Frog is Lion Lands. South is Unicorn Lands.
Actually,
or
I think
southwest
y'all. This is
north is
Unicorn
Dragon.
Lands down here. I think this
Yeah.
is the Unicorn area, and
Exactly.
this
The
is
dragon
the
side
dragon
is on the
area.
edge of the Three Sides
Yeah.
River.
Yeah, on
This
the
is the
north
dragon
side.
area, and this is the lion area.
No, the Lion area would be to,
Well,
the east, I would think.
You
and
put
then-
us up here in the lion
Dragon.
area when you were sober last week.
So I think this
Oh,
is
then
the
maybe,
lion
yeah, I guess
area.
so.
This is the unicorn area. and this is
I guess
this.
so.
This is a thing.
you tell us, Corey.
I-
This is
I
your
mean-
story. You can
So-
make it
so-
whatever you want.
Thinking in terms of geography, the dragon are to the north of the city, the lion are to the east, and the unicorn are to the west.
Sure.
So
that
I would
sounds-
imagine that would be how it
We'll
would
put
If
that
Corey
there.
remembers where he puts us, does he get a void point?
Yeah. he-
And I will use it against
I'm
you.
sorry, void points aren't real in real life, so it's not gonna help.
You know, right now, because Corey is the god of this world, that the other samurai in these districts have got to be very confused that the colors of their robes have been changing a lot in these last few seconds.
True.
And they also smell sake.
Is God drunk?
Naren's like, ugh.
Sometimes God is drunk. What can we say?
Does anybody else smell toast?
Yeah.
So
I'm having a
Always.
strunk.
you
I
come up
always
to the head clerk of this messenger area. It's a lady named Shibolina, and she's very proper. Yes,
Her name is
um, Crane-san,
Mm-hmm.
how may I
Yes,
help you?
Doji Daisuke.
Doji Daisuke-san, yes, of
If it
course.
please.
How may I help you?
Well, I am here on behalf of the White Dragon Shozo, and I am here to. All right, so let me formulate a proper sentence for Daisuke a little bit. He is there to investigate an opened letter that was delivered to him, and he wants to see if there was anyone from their branch, if there was anyone from their branch who might have opened the letter, or known who might have opened it.
We take our messenger services very seriously, sir. Do you have a chop or a signifier of this white dragon Shozo on you?
All right, putting a pause on that scene. I don't think I brought that with me.
No, you did not.
Darn. And I already spent my void point too. Can't go back in time. Uh-oh.
Look, Doji-san, I
Yes?
understand that the crane play fast and loose. They put their station above everything else, but here in Dragonlands, we do proper procedure. And we take
Don't call it
our
out.
messaging services quite seriously. Quite. And to suggest that you could come in here and question me about my letters and my service, quite frankly, is insulting. So I suggest you go back to your white dragon and get a proper letter asking me to get access to whatever message that he has received from my messenger service. And if it was opened, we would take it quite seriously. This is a total breach of protocol. We're not like those other messenger services in Unicorn and Dragon District. We don't play fast and loose with the rules here.
My apologies for not getting a letter from Shozo. I will make sure to procure one, so
See
that
that
way I can follow the proper procedure. My
See that you
apologies.
do, and don't waste my time again.
The Daisuke is a little like red in the face for her
Yes, ma'am.
attitude.
Of course.
Oh,
I'm
this.
sorry.
This woman's like below
Yeah,
you in
bitched
station,
out.
but she is intimidating as hell.
Oh, he.
She has the one major strength, which is always depending on protocol.
I said a cream hunting season game wide.
Yeah.
Well, we're switching scenes to the Scorpion, I assume.
I'm gonna do them last. Actually, I'm gonna go over to, cause you're leaving. You're gonna go. Where are you heading?
I'll go ahead and gain a letter from Shozo to make sure that I can follow the procedure that the Dragon
They
ID.
need
All right.
proof that you have his permission.
Yes.
Back to the island you go.
Ah,
Okay. The Lion Gates. So, the Lion Gate House is where Sora and Yongsu are going. It manages and deploys the guards to the city in the Lion District. It also holds common equipment that the guards wear, such as weapons, armors, banners. Yeah. It's like a police station or a firehouse. Like, guards can sleep there, eat there, or they can go home, or like depending on what their service is, that's where they're going. So you come up to this place.
Yes, we come up to this place.
Yes.
Moshi-san, do you wish to take the lead on this, or shall I? You do strike a much more imposing figure than I do.
Yes, perhaps I should take point here.
Very well. I believe a routine that the guards might be familiar with we should reject and just be a unified front. No bad guard, good guard thing with us.
Oh,
I will follow your lead.
yes.
And we enter.
All right, you enter and you hear a lot of laughter. You see some of the people there like bantering, and they're throwing the crumpled scrolls into a waste bin like it's a game. They don't seem to notice you at first. They don't seem to care.
I'm actually going to turn to Yongsu and go, you know what? I actually don't have any command experience, so like maybe I can just be your imposing bodyguard?
All right. Very well. In that case, I then switch where I was standing next to Moshi Sora to slightly ahead, and then wrap my knuckles on a nearby piece of wood to get their attention.
All right, it'll get their attention. A couple guys will turn and say, "Hey, we got guests. Whoa, what's going on here?" One of the lion samurai gets up and he's like, "Oh, there's a unicorn in here," and he'll start like walking up, kind of predatory like walking around you, like sizing you up. "Hey there, unicorn-san. What you doing on this side of the river?"
If he's walking around me in a circle, he's going to run right into Sora because she's part of the
yes.
right there. And she's big enough.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm kind of looking up at this guy as he's doing this.
Yeah, he'll like look up and is like, "Anybody know who this woman is?"
She's with me.
Right. Well, unicorn-san, what are you doing on this side of the river with your lady? He's not sure what she is.
Doesn't know my mon.
We had the pleasure of entering through the gate you are supposed to guard this morning. Unfortunately, none of you were there to greet us.
Yeah. What do you care? You're entering the wrong gate anyways. Come through your own gate.
We came as a part of the White Dragon's procession, and we're running an errand for the White Dragon. We are looking into why there were no lions at their gate,
Oh man,
and why
I
there
just
were
work
poisoned
here.
frogs there instead.
I just work here. You want to talk to the tent show. You want to talk to the captain.
Very well. Please direct me towards them.
Tencho-sama! Guy opens the door, walks out. "What do you want? It's my bathroom time!"
He goes, "I'm pooping!"
I had to pinch it off. Now I'm mad.
Schedule.
Unicorn's here to see you, Tencho-sama. He walks over. Makoto Satomu. Who are you, little unicorn? Coming into my gatehouse. Disturbing my men. They're doing their serious R&R here. We got an important job. We don't have time for this.
I'm merely trying to find out why there were no lions at the gate this morning, and instead there were poisoned frogs.
Oh, we got the day off. I don't know what a poison frog is, but we're fine. It's none of your business what our schedules are.
A gate is to be guarded at all times. If it is your duty to do so, then not being there is dereliction of your duty, and therefore are a very unfortunate thing.
Are you gonna report us? What's gonna happen to us? Guys, I think we're in trouble. Everybody laughs.
Moshi-san, I am beginning to believe the polite approach isn't going to work for this.
Very well. Well, it would be a shame if you were to be implicated in some sort of plot against Shozo and his disciples.
Plot against Shozo? I don't know what you're talking about. How can we be implicated in a plot when we weren't even there? Look,
Exactly.
Shozo didn't even come through our gate. I don't even know what you're talking about. Shozo came through the south gate. We were in a...
Yes, and we were sent to be with one of his disciples to come through your gate.
Where
we
you were
set upon
supposed
by
to be.
thugs.
Tell you what. You're trying to goad him into giving up this information? Make a roll. I'm going to say it's like an intimidation thing, or
I think it's a command roll.
Yeah, it's
personally.
a command. Yeah, command. Tell me what kind of stance you're using. Fire? No, I don't think it's fire. Y'all are being pretty calm about this. So tell me the tact that you're taking, the approach. Uh-oh, my cats are staring each other down. They're in play mode.
Well, I don't have command either, but we have been trying courtesy so far.
This is not courtesy.
But I've already said I don't think courtesy is going to work.
He's not responding to courtesy. You can use skullduggery. You can use command.
Oh, in that case, I'll use skullduggery to subtly imply that I know they took bribes to go away from their post and allow something to happen.
That's nice.
But I do not wish to blame them for what actually occurred at the gate.
So you're
I wish to find the people who are actually responsible.
You're lying. So that's an error.
Air.
So it's going to be an air skullduggery TN3.
Okay.
Void might be a good thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I'll use my last void point for that. But I am tempted. Well, I can roll first.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There we go, then.
That'll work.
I also imply in there when I say the part that's implying that they took a bribe, I say or some other coercion may have been used. So that I'm not outright saying they did the dishonorable of taking a bribe, but saying that maybe somebody convinced them through unconventional means to leave their post.
All right. So he's pretty prideful. Wow, if you failed with an intimidation of, by intimidating him with a shortfall of 2, he'd detain you. All right. What are you using your opportunity for?
I'll probably cancel one of those strife.
All right, sounds good. All right, Tsutomu says, "Look, there's no implication of anything here. We were given the day off by our superior. All right?
Who's your superior?
The guy in charge of Lion District, Kitsu Sataru. He came in, gave us the day off, said he'd cover the gate with some local Keru.
Interesting.
Then we need to go speak with him. Thank you for your time. Please, enjoy the rest of your day off."
Yeah. Maybe instead of talking to him, you could talk to Keru Asobe. He's their daimyo after all. If they did anything improper, it falls on him.
That is excellent advice. Thank you for that. And we
Okay.
turn and head back out.
All
Once
right.
outside, it's look at Sora and go, "So, Lion in charge or the daimyo of the Keru?"
Yes, what was that name? Keru
You've met him, Keru Asobe.
Asobe.
He was the guy who told you about the entire history of the Keru in town.
Which we've already talked with him, and he mentioned
Yeah.
that and showed him the mon, and he said that it wasn't anything involved with him. So, yep, we'll have to go talk to the lion.
All right. We're gonna move on to the Scorpion then. You
Okay.
two are headed to the old unicorn stables.
Yes, we are. We are going to go in and just kind of stake it out, I guess, at this point, is mostly
Alright.
what we're looking for.
I
You know
want
what?
those stables.
I believe I can make this the
And
active
Kuranagi
one.
would know it.
I cannot see. What do I do?
Not own any characters on the scene, so I have to drag a
So
character.
we're
away?
gonna drag
Yeah.
some of your
Okay.
dudes onto the map here.
Okay.
We're gonna move you down here.
Sure.
I cannot move my character.
We're gonna move you guys
Oh yeah, I can't move mine either.
over here.
Well, that's because it's paused.
Yeah, it is paused. Hold on.
This is pretty. I like
Yes.
this.
I like
This
the
is very
birds.
pretty. I like the birds. I like the sound effects. I like the very real dynamic lighting. It is very nice. This is fancy.
Yeah. Thank you to
Sadly
Sebastian.
for
Thank you to
those of us
Sebastian
not
and
in the
you,
scene, we
too.
can't
That's
see
great.
anything.
Yeah, thank you to Sebastian for making this map. And everybody who's not on the map can't see how pretty the map is.
What a shame.
Crystal,
Yeah, you sir.
Oh,
Matt,
wait.
James,
Suckers.
I'm sorry you can't see
Yeah.
what's going on.
I'm actually on the YouTube just in case somebody comes in to make comments there,
Lurking.
and I can see some of it there, and it is quite a beautiful map.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fancy.
very
It
fancy.
is a fancy one.
So you
Very
walk
nice.
up to stake out, and you see your husband also staking it out. He's there.
Naren rubs her temples and doesn't say anything.
Bayushi Hidarihito is there.
You see Kuranagi just smiling really big, really giant smile as we're walking up. She's like, yeah.
She goes up and calls him uncle. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Oh, she is. That's definitely gonna happen.
sees you.
Uncle Hirohito.
He raises an eyebrow. He's not wearing scorpion clothes. He's just wearing regular, like, city clothes. Like, he's undercover.
Like he's just another guy.
Well, we totally just blew it.
Just a dude.
Yeah, you totally blew his cover. As you walk
What is
up
his-
and he's
what is
like
his name?
raises his eyebrow. He's like, oh no.
Hiro what?
Hidari Hito is his name.
Hidari.
Bayushi Hidari Hito.
Narin is going to start off with, unfortunate to see you here. And give him a knowing look like, sorry I blew your cover. Didn't realize you were here.
This isn't good at all. What brings you to this side of the town?
Well,
Investigating, of course, Uncle.
Investigate.
visible pain.
What else would we be doing? It is our responsibility, after all, to
Here
know
I
about
am.
the potential threats and opportunities that are lying around in the city.
There are
I
very many
presume we're here for the
opportunities.
same reason as you.
There are very many opportunities right here, but I don't know how well they're going to be. He looks over at the stables and you see a couple guys outside, and they're chit-chatting. They look like ne'er-do-wells. They look like young guys who are just super puffed up and like peacocking. Like, yeah, we're in charge here. We freaking rule the roost around here, baby.
Well, this is the
Oh.
Dokugeru, right? Yeah, this is the Dokugeru.
Yeah.
So they have the little spotted frog mons on them, I'm assuming. Well, I do know that this place is usually inhabited by most of the new recruits of the Dokugeru. Looks like they have a bit of a hot head at the moment.
You see those guys over there?
Yeah.
Don't look! Don't look! Shh!
Oh.
Shh, don't look. Yeah, they're part of the Dokugeru. They got a guy inside, you see?
Really?
Yeah, heard about him. Name is, Bloody Hammer Goan.
Bloody Hammer Gal.
Shh! Yeah, he takes care of the new recruits around here, see? Now, the main area of the Mafia, the made men around here, well, they're not. These guys aren't them. This is like the lowest rung. This is how you get in, you see? But, like, if they're small-time jobs, these are the guys you want to see.
See?
Now,
Well, maybe we can get some information out of them yet.
what kind of information you looking for?
Well, you see, a friend of ours was accosted by a few members of this little organization.
And so were we.
As a result, we have come to be at a little bit of odds with them. We happen to incapacitate a few of them, and we are wondering if we could make sure that before any of them had a chance to sneak away and report our ill deeds, we'd be able to gather some information on what exactly their goals and wants for accosting us in the beginning would be for.
One of the guys at the gate points at you and says, "Hey! Those are the guys that attacked us at the gate! Go! Go!"
Narin just smiles.
And Hirohito goes, "You already fought them. This is bad news for me.
Well, you might want to skit scat skadoodle.
I'll see you later."
We can
Bye,
take
Uncle.
care of it from here.
And he'll,
Bye, Uncle Hirohito.
Wince.
"Good luck.
Hirohito.
Tell you what, I can stick around and help you out. If you like."
I suppose for old time's sake.
For old
been a
time's
while.
sake,
For
I'm
good time
thinking
sake.
for new time steak.
Yeah.
Naren.
Sure. That would be acceptable.
Naren-chan, I'll stay by you. But I gotta say, there's a kabuki show coming up. I got some tickets. Me and you. Kabuki. Sound like a good time, right?
Okay, I don't know out of character what kabuki is. Can
Kabuki
someone
is-
help me?
It's just
is
it's a play.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a show.
It's like a very entertaining show.
okay.
Like they're very like lively and emotional.
White faces, big
Okay.
wigs, lots
Big
of
masks.
makeup.
Yeah.
She says, why don't we talk about this after we're done here? We'll see how we're feeling.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be fun.
I don't
Regardless
know.
of what happens here.
I could leave.
He's blackmailing me.
And this dude comes out and he starts talking with the guys. They start pointing at you. He's like,
All
I
right.
better
Wave.
decide
Yes.
I just
quickly.
smile. Hi.
You better decide.
All right.
quickly."
Yes, Kabuki. Later.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
date.
right. Me and you, everyone can see us. It'll be a great time.
Is my husband secretly a voyeur? Are you trying to tell me something?
No, he just wants to make sure that everybody knows that
He just
you're
has a
married
creepy
to
voice.
him. He
He just
wants
has a
to make
creepy
sure
voice.
everybody knows that you're married to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
wanted
else
that.
can have you.
Mm. He could be a little louder when Daisuke is around. It would
Yeah.
help, Naorin a little bit.
Yeah, so I wave over to the guys that are over there in the front. I'm just like, hi, hello. And I'll wander over kind of like aimlessly, hello.
Okay.
Alright. Are we moving?
The guys will say, "That's the guy who shot us with that bow." Bloody.
I guarantee you I am a woman.
Naorin just raises an eyebrow like, you did what now?
Goan will say, "Everybody, let's show them what we're made of."
Oh, meat!
Another one will come out, and you'll see someone on the roof with a
Uh-oh.
bow. And it'll be initiative. Let me add everybody here to initiative here.
This will be fun.
If you right click yourself, there's a cross swords, I guess. Let me see if I can get y'all on.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, we got. Whoops,
I
I
got
think
my
I
roll.
undid you. There we go.
Undid.
Okay, we are going to move this. Hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on intrigue. We want skirmish.
Yeah.
Okay, we can all roll initiative. If you go to the cross swords on,
All two of us.
if you go to the cross swords on the upper right hand corner, you can roll your initiative dice. He's gonna start.
I see
on
dice.
first stance. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Gotta take these two. All right, and then I got a bunch of thugs here, and then Hirohito, he will be on air stance.
Hidari Hito.
Hidari Hito. Wow, he didn't do very well.
Not so hot.
Sometimes it happens.
But what he's going to do is, I think he has Skulk, right? No, he doesn't. Wow, he should
Oh,
really
he needs Skulk. Skulk is important.
He should get Skulk, says the game master.
Silly me.
I'm going to spend my opportunity to skulk into the bush, by the way.
She just slowly goes back into the bush.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly skulk into the bush.
All right.
Into the obscuring terrain. Since I have skulk and I have one opportunity, so one person, I guess, will. Well, actually, I think it's anybody with lower vigilance. A crowd or otherwise concealed. Oh no, one character with vigilance equal to or lower than your ranks in skullduggery loses sight of you. So one of them, as long as they have a vigilance of 2 or lower, will lose sight of me.
Did I delete a character? That's fine.
There was one on the roof, I think.
Yeah, she's gone now. I don't know where she went.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, there she is.
Oh, so pretty.
I'm just gonna put her here. She's actually on the roof.
Oh, she looks cool. That's a cool looking picture.
Yep.
Actually, they all have pretty cool looking pictures. I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome pictures. They're all black on black. It's so subtle.
No.
All right. Begin combat by using Naru. Woo!
Yoki.
Epic music.
Super, super, super intense.
Okay.
I think I got
Okay,
one
okay.
too many people here. Hold on. Let me count what we got here. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think we're good.
Okay. I think I'm happy that I picked up that kata that lets me yeet my weapon at people.
Yeah. Yeet.
Yeet.
So you can move 3 hexes and do an action, unless you're on
Okay.
water stance. What stance
no,
are
I
you
am on
on?
fire stance.
So first off, you get to change your stance to whatever stance you like.
Okay. Good to know. I think I will do probably air because they outnumber us.
Sounds good to me. That gives you +1 to your TN to be hit.
Yep.
So you can move.
And then I will move
You can move 3.
1, 2, 3. And then I think I would like to throw my dagger at this lady over here.
Do it.
Okay.
So she's at
Do
the lady is at range.
I can do it from range 2 to 3.
I think she's at range 3. Let me grab my book here. She's at 6 hexes away from you. That makes it range. Six is range 4. She's just outside. Just outside range.
So you need to
If
get a
I had
little
moved
closer.
here instead of to this spot, or I can't ping it, can I?
So you were
You
here.
have
that
to
change it?
click and
You were
hold.
here. So you can move 1, 2, 3 from here, and that would also
Is that
be
still
6.
6?
Yep.
Okay. Then I guess if I can't do anything with my action right now, what could I do?
You could move. You could maneuver to get closer.
You could do a guard action.
I think maybe I'll do a guard action.
Guard
guard-
action only affects somebody else.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
No,
I
you can
can't.
guard
is like guarding
yourself.
somebody else. Can you
Okay.
guard yourself?
You can guard yourself.
As a support action using a readied weapon, you make a TN1 tactics check targeting yourself or one other character
Oh,
within
I would also have
weapons
to draw
range.
my weapon.
Okay.
Unless we drew it in the out of combat area.
No.
State.
You didn't
Then
have
I'll draw my
weapons.
weapon,
Yeah.
right? That's an action.
Draw your weapon. That's an action.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Then I'll just draw my my katana. That sounds
Okay.
like the thing that I should be doing.
Shisuro Kuronagi.
Okay. I will change to water stance. Draw my longbow, and I will fire an arrow out of my obscuring terrain at. I'll do the person on the roof.
All right. Good, because she's going to shoot back.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
The good news is that I am in obscuring terrain. It's TN2 to hit, I believe,
Unless she's in air stance, yep.
and I will spend a void point.
TN2 to hit.
Okay, well, not great, but not terrible. I hit at least.
You hit.
All right. You do damage.
Okay, I will do, what is it, 5 points of damage, 5
Five.
points of fatigue.
It's showing us in the chat, which is pretty cool.
What is her armor? She has thick clothes, which gives her physical resistance of 2.
And I will move here. Didn't work.
Oh, blood
I don't know
appeared.
why I can't move.
Blood.
Hold on, let me clean that up. She's not.
Oh god,
blood yet.
did she just bleed all over the place?
She's not.
Blood.
Okay.
I like it.
When you become
It won't let-
incapacitated, there'll be like a blood stain that shows up, but don't worry.
It won't let me move for some reason. Oh wait, that's because I'm on the wrong thing. Never mind. I got it. So I'm gonna move to like here,
All right, sounds good.
deeper into the bushes. And that's my turn.
All right, Bloody Hammer Gown gets to go. We're gonna move his What are we gonna do here? We're gonna move. He's on Earth stance. I kind of like him on Earth stance, but he wants to run up and attack. So he is going to move to Water stance. So he's gonna move. Get off of that. Okay. He's gonna move here. Then he's gonna move 1, 2, 3 here. And then I guess he's gonna throw his knife. He's got a knife. Well, actually, he's gonna pull out his hammer. He's gonna pull out his Osuchi. And he has a big old hammer that he pulls out.
Yes.
To attack.
Otsuchi is so cool.
I'm about to be in some danger. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, those things do a shitload of damage.
I'm at like half of my fatigue already
Don't
from
get
the
don't
running
get hit.
earlier.
Yeah.
So
stay on
this is
stay
gonna
on
be
air
bad.
stance and defend yourself.
Oh, like these two guards are also at half. Like
Are these some of the ones that we beat up earlier?
yeah, you beat them up earlier, and that's why they're at half. The girls are fresh, but these two you recognize. The two, like this
I love
guy
it. It says
and
his
this guy,
name.
you've beat them up already, and so
Okay.
they're also in the same situation you are in. But Gown and these two ladies, they are fresh.
Is it Goan? Gaon?
Goan. Gown.
Goan. Okay.
Go on. Go on.
Go.
Gown.
I love it. Okay, and then Hidari.
All right, this lady is gonna move 3. What stance is she gonna go on?
What is uncle in Japanese?
I have no idea.
Someone must stop you.
Water stance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and she'll pull out a weapon. 1, 2, 3.
Oji-san.
1, 2, 3, and he'll pull out his weapon. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. He'll pull out his weapon. And the girl with the bow on the roof.
Oji-san.
She has a bow. Oh. Give me a second, guys. I need to give her a bow.
No problem.
Yumi.
My TN is a little harder to hit because I am at in obscuring terrain.
Yes. Okay. She is on fire stance. Sounds good. And boop, 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 boop. Roll some dice.
No.
Well, it's not that great.
Possibility of a hit.
Oh,
There we go.
Ouch.
No. She needs 3,
She
so
needs
she still needs
3.
1 more success.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Oh, there she got it. Yeah,
Oh,
she got me.
shit.
Okay.
So I
She
take
got lucky.
You will also take 5 points of damage.
minus my
Whatever your resistance is.
my armor of 2. So I take 3 points of fatigue.
An equal trade.
Oof. Ouchies.
All right. And Hideruhito.
Oh, wait. She has bonus successes. She's on fire stance.
Oh, she does. You'll
has
take 3
3
more
bonus
points of
successes.
damage.
I'll take 3 more points of damage. So I am. Oh, ouchies! That's an ouchie hit. That is a big ouchies. That
All
was a
right.
Solid blow.
Hideruhito will move on to water stance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come right up on this lady and hit her with his sai. He's on water stance, so this is going to be terrible for him. Wow.
He's on his worst stance.
I have to keep 1.
Sometimes you got to if you want to move. I feel you.
Well, why is my endurance in... That's not right. Okay, earth plus water times 2. Got it. And then endurance is earth plus fire times 2.
Why? Yeah, you don't have any ring dice. There's no way he has literally 0 in water.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, I'm going to re-roll this. Give me a second. My focus is air plus fire. That's 5. And his vigilance is... I did not complete his sheet. I completed everybody else's sheet. Except
And his
for
name
him.
just says friendly person.
No, it says Hirohito on the map, but it just in the list.
Okay.
it says,
In the chat, it just says friendly person.
Yeah.
Let's try this again. It is his worst dice. Okay. Boom, he's keeping that one.
Same thing, but also with a blank die.
Yeah. We're done. He tried. He should have just done a support action for his wife. That's what he should have done. Speaking of that, Naren, you're up.
Okay. So can this guy hit me with his hammer from where we are? I don't know what the range on that thing is.
His range
It's
is
1.
1, so he'll have
So
to
he
move
would have
up.
to get next.
He
to
will
me.
be moving next turn to hit
Next
you.
turn. Okay.
He could totally
I was just
move
checking
up
to
and
see
hit
if
you.
I needed to move up into range so that I could do stuff, or if I could stay here.
He is at range 2.
Okay. Yeah. So let me see here. And what kind of weapon is the woman here wielding?
She has a
Did I hear you say Tom?
a club. She has a club.
Oh.
Okay, the hammer's definitely more threatening, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's like the most damaging weapon in the game.
Okay. So then I am going to throw my dagger at him. So that is a fire kata, but I'm on air stance. Is that possible? Can
So
I do
you
that?
have
can
to
switch
have to
to
change the
fire.
fire stance. Yeah, you'll have to.
I'd
change
have
the-
to switch
you
to fire
have to
stance.
change the
But if
fire
I just wanted to attack him, then I could stay on air stance.
Yes, if you move forward and just stab him with your sword, that would be whatever stance you're on.
Okay, then I'll
Otherwise,
just do air.
if
'Cause
you're
I don't
using-
know that I want to lower my...
AC.
Yeah.
At the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
You need a TN2 to hit him.
Okay, difficulty 2. Cool.
He is on water stance right now.
No.
Do you have any advantages or anything like that that could help you?
Re-roll some dice.
Yeah.
She does
I
have
can
an
do
auto success.
I can do rival, or I don't know how the auto success works. Do I have to just declare before I roll, or can I
No,
use
you can
after?
say it right now.
Okay, let's do that.
Auto success, everybody!
You hit him!
Okay, you
Darn.
slashed him.
No
Sorry, I don't want to
opportunities.
die.
No opportunities. You do damage. How much damage does your weapon do?
Conflict. Katana. Deadliness 5 is two-handed.
damage.
So
Damage.
7?
It should be damage.
Damage. Where is this? I'm looking.
It's
4.
the 4. Okay. What kind of
4.
weapon are you
Cool.
using?
Katana.
You're using it one-handed or
Two-handed, I believe.
two-handed? It's still
Is
the
that
same
how
damage.
does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
He's wearing
okay.
Ashigaru armor.
So -3, I think.
Yeah. He takes 1 point of fatigue.
And you can move if you want.
She did. She can continue to
move
move
forward.
an extra 2
You
spaces.
can move. Yeah, you can keep moving if you want. You can move back if you want. You have
Opportunity
2 more,
attacks
2
don't
more
exist
boxes.
here, right?
Yeah, no. But you have 2 more boxes of movement because you moved 1 forward, and now you can move 1 back, or you can move 2 back, however you want to do.
Okay. I think I will just move back here.
All right. Kuranagi.
Okay. Okay. I am going to switch to air stance, and I'm going to fire another shot at
Her?
the person in the air
Okay.
On the roof.
on the roof. TN2.
TN2. She's on fire stance. Hey, that'll get her.
That's 2.
Yep. Okay.
How much damage?
That is another 5 points of damage, and in addition to that, I'm spending an opportunity to. Let me see here. I guess general use, right? Conflict and martial skill use. There you go.
There you go. That'll make. What's the opportunity gonna do?
I'm going to set a kept die to an opportunity result on my next martial skill check.
All right. She is down. She is incapacitated.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
And then I will move back 1, 2, 3 into the bushes still, just linking backward. And that is my turn.
All right. Gowan's gonna move up, and he's going to attack with his Osuchi. He's gonna change stance. He's gonna go to Earth stance. Difficulty 2, and he's gonna make a roll.
Difficulty 3
Isn't
because
it
she's on.
3?
on
Yeah.
Oh,
air-
difficulty
air
3.
stance.
Okay. And he'll apply strife. He gets 2 strife, and he will hit for 8 points of damage. Bam.
Ouch.
Don't
Minus
forget
your-
your armor.
Minus your armor.
Yeah. So my armor reduces 3, but that meets my endurance.
Okay, you're
That's
fine
fine.
for right now. It has to exceed your endurance.
Okay.
But yeah, you're not in a good place.
Ow.
This guy is living up to his rep.
He is a bloody hammer. Yeah.
He has his hammer and he's like, "Time to get it bloody!" Bam! And you barely block it with your... And you're like kind of out of breath.
Holy crap.
Alright, this lady right here is going to attack Hidehiro. Hiderihito.
Hiderihito.
Nice one.
Hiderihito.
It's
She's
a
on water stance.
Hiderito.
That's fine.
Yeah,
She has
Margarito.
a club. TN2. Roll the dice. And she'll miss.
Bandersnatch Cumberbund?
Alright, this guy will move 1, 2, 3. I guess he'll be on water stance. And move in to attack you with a sword. Or with his club. And he'll also miss. They're not very good. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, water stance, 1, 2, 3. And he'll also try to attack with his club. Hey, that'll hit. Oh, he'll take a strife. And that'll do 5 points of damage from a club.
Did you hit a TN4?
A 4? Why?
Yeah, because I'm in
Air
obscuring
stance
terrain and I have on air stance.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, no.
total of 4.
He did not hit a TN4.
Not even a 3.
Okay. She's incapacitated. Hideyohito is going to an aid action on Naren.
So you're gonna get assistance.
You
on
get
your-
assistance on your next attack.
Okay,
Naren,
good.
you're up.
Okay, switching to fire stance. I'm gonna clap this guy as hard as I physically can.
Do it. You get
Um,
assistance, and it's TN2.
Okay. And then
He is on Earth stance, so you cannot use opportunity to like do a critical hit, though.
I can't.
No.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at my kata. Specifically striking his fire if I manage to stay up. But I can't crit him, so...
Yep, because he's on Earth stance.
Okay, so I might as well just smack him. So you're saying just click this?
Just hit him hard.
Just hit him with as many bonus successes as possible.
Click 1 on the assistance.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend a void. Let's go. Oh my god.
Thank goodness for all the extra dice, because you still only got 2 successes.
I know.
That's a lot of opportunity, though.
Okay.
Got
So
any cool
what-
things that use
Too bad
opportunity?
he's on Earth stance.
Yeah. I
No,
can't
mean,
crit
like,
him.
there's various techniques that you can get that'll be like, oh, you can spend opportunity to do this thing.
Knight, you're muted.
You can't spend opportunity to inflict a critical strike or conditions, but you can do other things with your opportunity. So if you look at your opportunity list, you can still do things with the opportunity that you have on the opportunity list.
Okay.
So if you go to conflict, you're on fire stance, so you can choose another character in the seat, increase the TN of the next check they make before the end of their turn by 1 if
he
the
will
target
take
does
5
not
What
points
does
of
include
damage.
striking his fire do?
striking his fire makes your next critical strike against a person more effective.
it'll only be good
Okay.
if he switches off of her.
Yeah.
During an attack action, increase the TN of the next check a target makes to resist a critical strike they suffer before the start of your next turn by 1 per opportunity spent this way. Or another character in the must receive 2 strike in order to choose you as a target of their attack or scheme action until the start of your next turn. So you
Okay.
could do 2 opportunity to make him get 2 stripe if he targets you, and then also do 2 opportunity to force somebody else who's bad at hitting to attack you as well, and make their TNs harder.
Okay, let's see. Choose another character in the scene if it does not include you as a target. Okay. What weapon is this guy wielding over here?
Which guy?
This dude over here.
He's wielding a club. They're all wielding clubs
Wielding
except for the
clubs.
main
Except
guy
for
who's
him.
wielding a hammer,
Who's wielding a
and
hammer.
the person on
Okay.
the roof who was wielding a bow, but she's
So then-
in cap.
To help
down.
Granagi, that guy down there who's further away from me, he'll have his TN increased by 1 if he tries to hit her instead of me, and then help myself in whatever way I can. This will do the other characters must receive 2 strife to choose you as the target of their attack and scheme actions until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And then that's 4.
Excellent.
Konagi, you're up.
So, did I do damage to him? Did I hit him?
Yes, you did 6 points of
One
damage. Or you did,
1 bonus success.
Yeah, you did 5 points of damage. He
Okay.
has armor, so it reduces it by 3. So you did 3 points. Or 2 points. You did
2
2
points,
points.
right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Konagi, you're up.
Okay, I'm backing up to here. And I'm going to shoot at one of these guys. Let's do this guy first.
All right, he's in cover, so he's got a +1 TN to be hit.
So he's got
in-
3.
he's in the bushes.
Actually, when I perform an attack or scheme action against a target in terrain that is obscuring, reduce the TN by my school rank, so it's dropped by 1
Ooh, excellent. Okay,
because
so
of my
TN2 again.
school ability.
Cool.
Ook. Yeah, you can't use it against me. Ha ha ha. Okay, here's my shot. Oh god. Well, this might be the last time I get to shoot somebody, but critical strike.
Well,
I'll take it. I'm compromised, but that is a critical strike.
this dude is definitely dead with an arrow in the head.
I start making Tina noises.
Yeah, okay, Tina.
I have
You
no idea
definitely
what you're
killed a
talking
guy.
about.
All right, Goan is going to bring the hammer down. Aw, poor Elle.
Elle is so cute.
Osuchi, Earth Stance.
Yeah, and I was on fire stance too. Oh god, down I go.
Boom. 1, 2, and what does he have for
You can still move, you just can't attack.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to keep that. Finalize that. So you're going to take 8 points of damage minus your armor.
Yeah.
That'll-
Do I go ahead and put the fatigue up on my
Yes.
little character blurb?
So
Okay,
just
that puts me
on
at
your
5 more.
all you need to do is put the damage on your character sheet, and the incapacitated trait will automatically be applied to you. As you can see, right there, Bayoshi Narin is now incapacitated. It's okay. You can still move. You just can't make any actions that have rolls to them.
Okay.
He is also going to use Dirty Tricks. So,
Oh no.
one character at range 0 to 2 is now disoriented. So, your husband is now disoriented.
Oh.
As he
Yeah, his
uses
wife just dropped.
Dirty
I'd be
Tricks.
And he just
No.
took 2 strife to make that attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did, yeah.
That he did.
Where's disoriented? Burning, dazed, disoriented. Boom. Got it. Who
Yeah,
did,
and
who took 2
the guy
strife?
took 2 strife to take the attack on her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she spent all that opportunity.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
I probably should have done that thing now that I'm thinking about it, where I guess to force someone to change their stance. Is that a thing?
That's
that
for a
exists?
duel.
That's in a
That's
duel.
only for a duel that doesn't
Yeah.
exist in normal combat?
That's why I was
Damn.
yeah.
All right, she's going to attack your husband
Oh.
with the club.
No.
Bonk. Bonk time.
Or was it
Get bonked.
taking strife to choose someone other than you to attack, but
No, that's for
it
this
was more
guy.
difficult to hit you.
Down there, and then this guy had to take 2 strife to choose me.
It's hard to keep track when I can't see any of the battlefield.
Oh, sorry. The guy
you can
at
check-
range has to choose me or get strife. The guy in melee has to not choose me or get strife.
By the way, you can see it all on the stream if you want. In the stream, I have a link for you. Send it to
All
you.
right, now and we'll take 5. 5, 6, 7. Naren's not doing good.
Okay, so I took 7 more. Is that
No, not
Oh,
Naren.
is that-
Sorry,
no,
Hirohito.
your husband did.
Hirohito.
Okay.
And he's wearing... Actually, he's wearing common clothes for this. So that
Traveling
gives
clothes
him
are yeah.
1.
physical. Yeah,
2.
1.
Oh, common. I don't know about common clothes. I thought
1, 2, 3,
traveling
4.
clothes.
Common clothes are 1,
Those-
traveling clothes are 2.
Yeah, traveling clothes are the ones that have subtle though, which is why I figured those would be the ones he'd be wearing.
All right, this guy will move 1, 2. Well, he has to move through a guy. Well, he's down, so he can just move right through him, no problem. And attack Kuronagi.
And he has to take 2 more strife too.
Yeah, he'll take 2 strife. Whoops, that's endurance. I did the wrong thing. All right, hit you with a club,
TN3, because I'm on air stance.
and he fails.
Aren't you still in the bushes too?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm not in the bushes anymore. I ran away from the bushes because they were surrounding me in the bushes.
How dare you?
Surround
bush
that plant!
Yeah. Like, oh god.
All right, she's down. Daisuke
Hirohito.
Hidari Hito?
Hidari Hito. What can he do?
He can breathe life into his wife.
I would love to do that, but he doesn't have like a healing skill or anything like that. He
Just have
can-
him give her little kisses. Come on, Oji-san. You can do it. I believe.
He gains a class level, like a rank in something.
He's gonna
He
distract
suddenly knows
Bloody
medicine.
Hammer down. He's like, nah, we can't have this happening. He's going to attack Bloody Hammer Gown with his sai. He's gonna move to a different stance. He's gonna move to air stance. He's going to attack. That's his good stance.
Oh, he got it. That's a good
His
hit.
good stance is 1.
That's 3. 3 ring, 1
No.
skill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's on air stance. Okay. So, he has a snaring ability on his size.
That's true.
But he doesn't have enough opportunity to give the guy the immobilized condition. He is disoriented though. I forgot what disoriented is. It may
Just
be
look at
bad.
it. Disoriented is so okay, never mind. I don't have it.
Terrain qualities. Here we go. Disoriented. A TN to their movement and support actions. So he's still fine on attack actions. He's got him on the attack actions. It does 2 points of damage, which his armor just absorbs.
Ouch.
But he has an opportunity.
Ah!
And he
That's
is
good.
on air stance. Well, that sucks. Opportunities. We want conflict. And we're gonna
Conflict or
check
general?
air. So on his next martial check, he's going to get another opportunity on that. That's what he's going to do. He's going to set himself up for a better result next time.
Save an opportunity for later.
All right, Naren. You can move. You can take a calming breath to get your endurance back up.
That only removes one fatigue, right?
One fatigue and one strife, as long as
strife.
they're greater than half your max.
That's right. As long as they're greater than half your max.
What?
Do it. Yeah, move back and do that.
Okay. Okay, then calming breath. Do I need to click something, or do I just drop one
You'll
fatigue,
do it.
one strife?
Yeah, you'll do it manually.
Okay.
Kuronagi.
Okay, Kuronagi is going to go on water stance. Is going to back up to here and drop a void point to enact Courtier's Resolve. Dropping my strife equal to my glory rank. So I'm going to drop my strife by 4. And then I'm going to, which cost me a void. And then I'm going to use my school ability, the other part of my school ability, as part of the action, to target a position within range 0 to 2 and summon a cloud of supernatural darkness around me. The number of range bands the darkness extends to is equal to my air ring, and it becomes obscuring terrain for a number of rounds equal to my school rank. So for the next round, I will have obscuring terrain around me, Naorin, and Naorin's husband, Hidarihito, who will
All right.
all be obscure.
Let me
As
draw
I
a
ink.
little circle around
Okay.
you guys. Boom. Is that how it is?
Yep, exactly.
All right, it's retreat time. Y'all can start vanishing.
Yeah.
Goan is going to try and hit Hirohito in the darkness. Conflict. Osuchi. Roll to hit.
Dang, he's good.
Yep.
He's very good at this.
That will definitely hit. Do a little bit of damage.
Yeah, he does exactly enough to hit. Because he needed 4. Damn.
Yep, and that's 8. 8 points of damage. -1. Yep, Hirohito is now busted
In
down
Ouch
too.
Town. Damn.
She's gonna try and hit him too with her club.
Don't get pinched. She might miss. That's the good news.
Yep, she might miss. And she misses. And she's not striped out yet. Wow. Alright. This guy is going to move up. He's going to try and hit you. I don't think he can, though.
It's a very high TN.
Yes,
He has to
it
hit
is a
TN
very
4.
high TN. Nope, he'll
Oh, he might.
fail.
No, never mind.
And the last guy is Hirohito, and he's just gonna move himself
Hirohito,
out,
yeah.
and y'all can escape under the cover of darkness. They can't even see ya.
Vamos.
I was about to say, isn't my assistant's name Hirohito?
Your
Your
assistant's
Hirohito.
is
Yeah, I know.
Hirohito.
Yeah, I know.
Her husband is Hidarihito.
There we go.
Lefty.
So y'all are able to escape under the cover of darkness because you threw down a smoke bomb
Yeah, effectively.
Because you inked.
I inked. It literally is shadowy darkness that just envelops or like shoots out from inside of me.
No, you're just an octopus in human form.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
It's literally
Aquaman.
just darkness. Just there we go.
But now
And
you
then-
kind of know what you're up against.
Huh.
Yeah. And I know that we need a nap. All of us need a nap.
So you guys move back to a safe distance. You think you've lost them. And
Yeah.
Hidarihito says, well, that didn't go well at all.
No. Seems like they were not willing to talk. Not
Goan-
at all. Ugh.
Goan is much, much tougher than I thought. I bet, though, if we can bring him down, he'll be much easier to talk to.
That is very fair, but perhaps next time I shouldn't go up and announce myself first.
Well,
Well,
I suppose,
it
in
didn't-
any rate,
It didn't help
Go
that
ahead.
they recognized you from the battle at the gate.
True. Maybe I'll wear a mask next time. Where are my manners?
I'm not sure that would have been particularly
Obvious statements
helpful.
are obvious.
Well, then none of them would have noticed me, right?
Yes, I am certain that with my mask, none of them recognized it at all. She says
Well, no,
very flatly.
You should have probably not worn a mask. Then you would have would not have been recognized. Well, I guess the hair. Look, I have
Yeah.
a makeup kit. Maybe that would help. I don't know.
Narin-chan's hair. I mean, she's very striking.
Indeed.
Unfortunately,
Oji-san.
unfortunately, I have a way of being hard to forget in many ways. And this is actually true because I have literally I have an advantage and a disadvantage that make it almost impossible to forget me.
Man, like if Daisuke was there, he would have chastised you. He was like, "You Scorpion are well known for your disguises, and you didn't think of wearing alternative outfits."
How dishonorable. Crane
I mean-
lecturing us on using disguises.
Hidarihito is wearing
Maybe you'd
street
make a good
clothes.
scorpion.
Oh, I find that statement offensive.
Well,
but if
good.
it makes you peeved, I might consider.
Speaking of Daisuke, we're gonna move back to him.
Nice.
Oops.
By the way, I'm gonna hit the scene ending button.
Oh, by the way, Daisuke, while you're making fun of me,
Very good.
who forgot to bring literally anything for the white dragon to, like...
Oh, pardon
Note
me,
yourself.
pardon me. On me now.
You go back to
I'll
see
just
the
go
White
ahead
Dragon.
and get my chow then.
People have kind of like moved off from the party, and things have calmed down. And the White Dragon is just drinking some tea, and he sees you. You can come on over to him. He's very informal about it, and he says, Daisuke-san, please sit down, have some tea.
Thank you,
How-
Shozo-sama.
How
Now-
goes the investigation?
Well, unfortunately, I was a little underprepared. I was trying to conduct the investigation at both the unicorn and the dragon messenger houses, and the dragon, quite put me in my place for not receiving receiving your letter in regarding the investigation. So.
Yes, of
I
course.
do have to
He-
apologize.
He produces the
for that.
letter from Kengo to him and hands it over to you and says, if this can help the investigation, of course you can have it. Naturally, the messenger services will not give you the time of day without the actual message that is in question.
Mm-hmm.
Have it
Yes.
with my blessing.
Thank you, Shoto-sama. And also, out of character, did the dragon lady? Unfortunately, I didn't write her name down. Didn't she
don't
also
think
say
she
that
introduced
I had to
herself.
produce a letter stating that or some sort of
She wanted
some sort of-
something that said that you were officially here from Shozo, and having the actual letter is like that would work.
Okay, that would work. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I would have to get more documentation on it. So just want to make sure to cover all my bases before I get, like, tossed to the side again.
Kick to the curb.
The dragon clerk is named Shibolena.
Shiba.
Shibo.
Lena?
Shibolena.
Shibo. Oh, she's not even part of an official family.
No. These are like working class people. These are peasants. They're not samurai.
They're Hyman, dude. They're not. Yeah.
She's a clerk.
They're just they're just people who work for the city.
All right.
Peasants, administrators.
I thought even the peasants at least had some connection to the family names, but okay,
No.
that's
Peasants
on me
definitely
for
They're not
assuming.
noble.
All right. So before I head back to the Dragon's Messenger house, I will go ahead and have Daisuke reconvene with Hirohito to see how his investigation is going.
Okay. You go back over to Unicorn District, and you see Hirohito, your servant, and he's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen this woman. I don't know if I'm in the right place, boss."
Well, I did procure some proper documentation to legitimize the investigation. I had a little bit of a tough time at the Dragon's Messenger house, but let's just go ahead and continue together. Two heads are better than one in this situation.
Are you sure you're not spinning your wheels? Like, how do we know it's the dragon one? How do we not know it's the lion one?
Well, there is that possibility. It is one of the few remaining places I haven't gone to. So before we go back to the Dragon Messenger house, let's go to the lion then at your behest. Or at your suggestions.
I hope
at your suggestion.
I hope it's the right one. I don't like. I'm just spitballing here, boss. Like, who do you suspect? Who do you suspect is behind it?
Well, so far, I haven't a clue. In all honesty.
Oh, all right. Well, lion, dragon, it all sounds the same to me.
I'm just trying to follow procedure and try to investigate who actually is taking their job seriously and who isn't. So, we just skedaddle on over there and see who the heck is, who the heck we're going to speak with.
Okay, you're going to go to the lion or the dragon?
The lion.
Okay, you go down to the lion district. You find the clerk there. Okay. At Lion District, there's a guy who looks like this.
Someone with an actual face. Maybe I'm going somewhere.
Maybe you're in the right place.
Well, I don't see anything popping up on the window yet.
There. How's that?
There we go.
All right.
Looks like an old classmate of mine.
So handsome.
That is the face.
Rough around the edges.
So
Is this AI generated because it looks like his ear is melting?
Yeah. These are AI generated pictures. So yeah.
He's a half elf, only on the right side.
So this guy, he says, "Hey,
Hello, my good sir.
welcome to the messengers. My name's Gao. How can I help you?"
Well, I am here on behalf of Shozo-sama, the White Dragon, and I'm conducting an investigation to see who, perhaps, and I show him the letter, who had perhaps opened this letter during transportation. Because when we were
Samurai-sama.
on our way,
Let me stop you right there, Samurai-sama.
Mhm.
We're very busy. Messages come in and out. You wanna send a message. You wanna receive a message. You have this message here. Let me tell you something. You want me to track something down. Time is money.
I see. Well, all right. So I'm gonna try to see if I can bribe him then.
All right.
And
You can make a skullduggery check to.
I mean, it's not a bribe to pay somebody for their time.
It says right here he unabashedly asked for a bribe. and to determine,
well, I'm not gonna make it obvious
To
about
determine-
it too.
to determine the correct amount for a bribe, you must make a skullduggery check. So what stance are you taking? What
I'm going to
approach?
try to charm him and see, like, hey, I need a favor, and don't worry, you will definitely receive, a proper compensation for your efforts.
Okay. So, he does not respond well to charm. He's a little rough around the edges, so it's going to be a TN3. It's going to be a hard one.
Ouch. Well, so much for Void.
You're a courtier, so hopefully you've got some good skills.
I mean, I got
in
rank 1
charm.
in skullduggery and 3 in water, so may the dice roll in my favor.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Why? Oh my god. Well, I'll take the opportunity and see what I can, what other information I can glean from this encounter.
You see this place is really busy, and you notice there's a door with like a guard in front of it. You don't know what's going on there, but there's a lying guard in front of that door back there.
Huh.
Yeah, he just holds out his hand and sees what you're willing to pay.
Hmm.
You have no idea how much to pay this guy.
Lowball him and piss him off. Otherwise, you'll end up giving him way too much and look like a fool.
Yeah.
Well, if
let me-
you're
let me-
sure
let
if
me-
you give him too little, that this is the end. That he's not gonna.
Obviously, I mean, that's how bribes work. Just make sure you give them enough.
All right. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy's station is pretty low. Oh, pff. So perhaps half a koku would suffice.
So you're gonna give him 2 boo, 3 boo. One koku is 5 boo.
Okay, so
One-
let's go with 3 boo. so
Okay, you give
far.
him 3 boo. He's like, samurai son, I think I can help you out here.
Ah,
Lose 3 honor for bribing somebody. Anybody witnessing this and doing nothing loses 1 honor. Good thing you're by yourself.
oh, it's not like I'm looking for honor in the first place. It's glory I'm after.
How very crane-like.
He says, yeah, I remember this message coming through this location, but all messages are privy to the lion's scrutiny before moving on in the name of clan security. He points over to the door back there.
I see. All right, and who might have authorized this opening, or does this happen to every single letter that passes by?
Look, I don't know what the lion do with these letters. They scan them, bring them through, I send them out. They have a whole system back there of whatever they think for clan security they need. I'm not the person who questions this kind of stuff, okay? I'm just a messenger. I just deliver the messages for price. These guys back here, they take security quite seriously. If you want to talk to them, that's on your time, not mine. Look, these guys are serious about protecting their clan and their clan's interests. So if you come over there, you come correct. That guard, he's serious about what his job is. Just warning you.
Fair assessment. Thank you very much for the information. It has been a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, it certainly is.
All right, well, I hope you have a pleasant day. Come, Hirohito. I think it's time to reconvene with the rest of our group. This might be a more considerable effort.
All right. Everybody reconvenes on the governor's island. I'm going to say everybody can get back there. And
A little worse for wear.
yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Me, just slightly hurt feelings. The dragon kind of miffed me a bit. All right, but I assume that we're probably already conducting a conversation.
You might be a little sad, but
So-
there are people here who are actually injured.
Guys, I'm just going to throw this out
Well,
here.
you two are looking a little worse for wear.
Sorry, Corey, what were you saying?
Sorry.
Sorry.
This meeting, I think, should happen next game because we are at the end of our
Okay.
2-hour session.
Yeah.
And I know
Right.
James needs his beauty rest.
Me too. You're not alone. I'm sleepy.
I'm going to give everybody
I am the one in the Eastern time zone, so
Oh,
it's
boy.
the latest for me.
I'm going to give
Okay,
everybody.
well, I was trying to sympathize.
I do accept that, and we do commiserate on being both very tired right now.
I'm going to give everybody 2 experience points for this game. Everybody did wonderful. Y'all should all give yourself a pat on the back, round of applause. Everybody did wonderful. Honor, glory, the loss of honor for... I'm going to...
I already conducted mine.
You said two XP?
2 XP. A loss of a glory rank for having to retreat from
Ouch.
rank thugs.
Ooh.
You lose your glory. Yeah.
Your glory in ranks?
Yes. So if your glory
Okay.
is 34, you lose 3 points. If your glory is 40 something, you lose 4 points. If your
It
glory
was
is
40, so I'm
50-something
now at 36.
Yeah.
That
I'm at
sucks.
39. Pain.
Ouch. Yeah.
You guys lost. So sorry. It happens.
It's okay, yeah.
As for the 2 that went to the Lion Gatehouse, there's no honor, glory, losses, or gains for that. Y'all did your thing. Good job all
Got some
around.
information on continuing the investigation.
Hey,
And didn't get into a fight over it, even though obviously they wanted to.
thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for joining us. We love you. Thank you for being with us and being our fans. We totally appreciate it. We'll be back next week for another great adventure as these people coalesce and hopefully get the job done. I believe in these guys. They're gonna get it
I do
done.
too. I believe in us.
All right.
I want to believe.
Hey, I hope your games are going great out there. So go out there and roll some dice. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah.